Some people have actually had to use dynamite, literally, to get rid of it. We're not going to go that route. All right, y'all, this is my first time back at Pilates, probably in 2 or 3 months. After we got back from Mexico City, I basically just stopped going. I was definitely wasting my class pass points. So this is going to be rough. After this, I'm going to get some groceries. We just got back from the Bay Area and have absolutely nothing. The plan for the week is to get back into Pilates, make some healthy meals, and just get back into the swing of things. So that's what we're doing this week. I forgot my Apple Watch, so this workout doesn't even count. That was rough. Rough, but still kind of easy. I did the beginner class because it's been so long, and I forgot that I hurt my back, my lower back, lifting some luggage. So some of the moves were a bit difficult. Now it's time to go get groceries. Leaving Whole Foods for a second time because I left the sparkling water underneath the cart. So going back home again. Okay, so here is a haul of everything I got. We had absolutely nothing in the fridge, so I got a ton. I got kale, there's peaches, green onion, pepperoncinis, garbanzo beans, yogurt. Down here there's some corn. I'm gonna put like green onion, garbanzo beans, pepperoncinis, corn, these tomatoes, avocado into like a dense bean salad that I've been seeing. Broccolini, a little thing of Parmesan. These are my fun yogurts, key lime and passion fruit. Some stuff for Italian sandwiches, Havarti, and like a little variety mix of meats. This looked good as well. Some mozzarella for the dense bean salad, tortilla chips, spinach, got a couple of red bell peppers for the dense bean salad as well. I thought this might be fun for like salads. Romaine for Carlos, bananas for Carlos, some tomatoes for the salad, lemons and limes always, a couple onions, garlic, and I always have to get some olives, and I got some gherkins this time. And then I got these fancy looking strawberries. They were the only ones that looked actually decent. Potatoes, snap peas, and of course, my troublemaker. I actually went up to grab another one, and as I was going down the escalator, I saw a Whole Foods employee with my actual container of sparkling water, so at least they actually found it. And now, time to put this all up. I'm gonna leave this out because I definitely need to prep it. If I don't prep it, I won't eat it. I also could only find literally 2 apples, the Pink Lady apples, that were good. The rest were like bruised and gross. Oh my gosh, I already forgot. I put the eggs on this side, so let's move that. They have to be on this side because I'm neurotic, and that's the way it is. I think we're gonna have this tonight, so I'm gonna just toss it up here so I don't forget. Don't let me forget about these. The bell pepper. And these. I didn't buy a ton of meat because we already have a bunch of shit in here already. And the receipt. It was about $170, which is what we usually spend whenever we buy a big thing like this. Typically, we spend about like $60 to $100. Also, it's so hot. I don't know if you can hear my air conditioning kicking on because it's insanely loud, but I think it is almost 90 today, and we live in the valley, so it's going to be a hot summer already. I'm so glad I did this because I have an entire thing of kale for the week that I'm sure I'll get through. Also, I just tried some of this and it is so good, like very flavorful. I haven't really got to the jalapeno part yet, but the actual hummus is very good. I highly recommend this. I just tried to get some pepperoncinis and it has like this little device thing. I've never seen this before, I guess to drain it, but I want the juice. Give me the peppers. This is my lunch for today. I have leftover chicken and rice from a Mediterranean place we went to the other day. Pepperoncinis, cucumber, tomato, olive, and 1 gherkin. I'm gonna put this hummus on it. We also have leftover pita that I'm probably gonna wrap everything in. Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday and a friend is in from town, so I'm gonna head to the Melrose farmers market. I think we're just gonna grab a coffee and then just browse around the farmers market. So tall. Just got back from the farmer's market and Carlos is tearing down our bamboo. For context, we got it in a planter and it was pretty mildly growing, and I kept telling him, you need to put it in the ground, you need to put it in the ground, it's gonna die. Well, he did and convinced me that it wasn't the running kind, and come the spring we get back from my month-long job and it's popping up all over the yard. So that's what he's doing now. Unfortunately, since we're moving soon, we're definitely having to tear it down. We have this other one over here. It's not the running type. Don't mind that. That got all messed up during the fires here. But this one has grown pretty tall, just hasn't spread, fortunately. The bad thing about bamboo, the running kind, is it spreads so quickly. Some people have actually had to use dynamite, literally, to get rid of it. We're not gonna go that route. I think we're just gonna have to poison it to get rid of it. It's really sad because we planted it for privacy reasons, but yeah, since we're moving soon, it just doesn't make sense, and I want that deposit back. This is sadly what we're left with. I just pulled this out of the bag and oh my gosh, I did not expect it to be this big. I got a breakfast burrito. Yeah, that's the size of like a small baby. Clearly I've had a little bit. I've been going to this place for years, and every time I'm going to the south of LA, not South LA, but going through like Culver City area, I have to stop by. I've had their breakfast croissant before and that's really good, but this is my first time with their breakfast burrito and it's amazing. I always go for this though, their Tiger Island. It's like a dirty chai with chocolate, and I always get coconut milk, and oh my god, it's so good. If you're ever in this area of LA, you have to go here. It's a local business, so I try and go every time I can just to support and just because it's amazing. Now I am probably late for my new job, so let's go. Crispy.
Another lactase sponsorship.
I'm going to make a modified version of this dense bean salad that's been going viral everywhere. I'm not going to add the chicken right now, and I don't think my avocados are ready. I'm going to add probably some cucumbers to this. I do have the corn. Yeah, just my own spin on it. I think I'm just making it my own thing. I'm also adding these pepperoncinis and some pickled red onion that I made quite a while ago, but it's still good. A little bit of red bell pepper, corn. Actually, I don't think I'm going to use the cucumber. I think it might be a little too soft by the end of it. So as to grill the corn, I think I'm going to just boil it and then put it in the cast iron just to char it a little bit. This is a nice ear of corn. Almost forgot. It wouldn't be a bean salad without some beans. I kind of forgot to get another thing of beans, so we'll just use this. We're just making it up as we go, I guess. I'm gonna make the dressing first, and I'm having it because it seems pretty large. Juice of half a lemon. It's a little too big. salt, some oregano. I'm going to use red pepper flakes, garlic powder instead of actual garlic. Let's see how this tastes. 1 tablespoon of honey, so a couple of these. Right, and time to shake. It's separating a little bit, so I might need more mustard. So I'm gonna add that. I think if I had added real garlic, like I usually do, it wouldn't have separated. Just gonna add a tiny bit. Still separating. Let's add a little bit more honey and a little bit more Dijon. Sometimes salad dressing is as much a science experiment as baking is. It's looking a little better. It's still pretty thin. All right, I'm gonna taste a little bit. That is sweet. Maybe just a tad more mustard. I think the honey took over a little bit. Yeah, that looks good. All right, basically just need to assemble and cut a few things. We're going for quick here, not perfect. Moment of truth. We'll see if this avocado is ready. I really hope I'm not going to waste an avocado. Wait, yeah, it's not ready. And last but not least, besides the mozzarella, a little bit of this dressing. Not gonna lie, this kind of looks amazing. I need to add salt and pepper, but this looks like it's gonna be a great side throughout the week. I just looked over and I forgot the corn, so I'm gonna add the corn now. Corn is added. I'm gonna add the mozzarella later because Carlos is lactose intolerant and I don't want anything happening to the bathroom right now. I made a bowl with mozzarella. I think I'm gonna add some of these. It definitely needs like a crunch element to it. That should be good. I'm going to meet a friend for brunch and this is my fit. Both items are from Uniqlo. The skirt I got in Japan and the top I got a few weeks ago. I haven't eaten yet, so I'm super hungry. So let's go.
fun points reached. Okay.
Wow, it's disappointing. You want to keep going? That is a bowl of egg yolks and sugar. I'm attempting to make a pound cake today, and I've never made one before. I'm just waiting for my massive bowl of butter to cool a little bit, and then I'll add it to this. God. I got a huge pallet of strawberries, and I've been wanting to make strawberry shortcake. So I'm gonna make a pound cake. I know you usually make biscuits or something like that, but a pound cake sounds really good right now. So I need 200 grams of cake flour, and I didn't realize that until I was just halfway through this. Fortunately, I have some, but it is pretty old. Actually, it just expired. It's still usable. Expiration dates are just a suggestion, so I'm going to use this and see how it turns out, because I also don't have any leavener. I only have baking powder, so I can't make my own cake flour. Just like the pecan pie slab, we're just gonna go with this. Might have over-whipped, but it's not glossy. I think that's good enough. They don't have any sugar, so it's hard to tell if they're ready because they're not glossy, but they're pretty stiff. So I think I need to read through recipes better. I'm usually a lot better at that, but I'm just winging it now. Oh my God. Trisha, if you're watching this, please don't yell at me. All right, 55 minutes. It's several hours later, but this is her in all her glory. I also made some, well, I just cut up strawberries and put sugar on it. And then I made some whipped cream that I'm really excited about. I made it with Strauss heavy whipping cream. Oh my gosh, I've never seen any dairy product look so beautiful. It's like a very rich color, dairy appreciation. So I made whipped cream and I'm going to assemble. The cake didn't rise as much as I had hoped, but it did rise as much as I expected. It is very tiny. It actually looks pretty good. It's very yellow. I think it might be a tad dense though, but I'm sure it tastes great. Maybe a little bit of strawberry juice just in case it's dry. I gave that piece to Carlos, so I made my own. I wanted a middle piece anyway. I'm so excited. It is a tad dry, like I was expecting, but it still tastes really good. And I think the strawberry syrup will help anyway. Went to this viral sushi place on top of a